What's going on, guys? We're headed out to the lease right now to put out our final round of trophy rocks for the year and put out another scrape rope today on an area that we'll be doing a lot of bow hunting in. Super excited to be taking you guys along with us today, so y'all stay tuned, and next time you see us, we'll be in the woods. What's up, guys? We are at our first stop. Got about, I don't know, 300 or 400 yard hike in, nothing too far. We're gonna get in there and get one of these trophy rocks out, and then on to the next spot. Guys, here we are, the first mineral site. Got a camera there, and then a deer stand right up here that looks like a tree has fell on, so we'll be up here pretty soon and getting that replaced. So here we go. This is what we're using. Well, guys, there's one sight down and 4 more to go. Stay tuned. I want to give you guys a quick recap of this spot. This is on a hillside, sitting on a shelf about midways down. Got our mineral site here, like I said. Deer stand about 25 yards where that tree fell down there. And these deer work their way up these shelving systems. And this is somewhat of a pinch point here. They've got a real hardcore trail that comes up right here that gives me about a 25 yard shot every time. And for the most part, 90% of the time they're taking that trail. But every now and again they'll come in from long ways out on this big shelf here and come this way. But either way, these deer always cross within 25 to 35 yards, so this has been a really good spot for us, and hoping to get a big velvet buck this year in this spot. So all right, on to the next one. All right, guys, this is mineral site number 2. If you guys have been following along with us the past couple years, you'll recognize this spot. This is our spot where last year we gave away the youth hunt, and both youth hunters ended up getting a deer out of this spot. So this is a pretty special spot for us, and got a lot of really nice bucks in here too. I actually got I'll show you all that in a second, but I've got a nose down stanky rope set up down here with a mock scrape, and they're already starting to tear it up. And then about 35 yards from there, I have a tree picked out that I'm going to be putting my saddle in. So really excited about this spot. I think it's going to be great. It's just, oh man, I'm ready for deer season to be here. I get tickled every time I come out here to do anything. All right, guys, well, that's site number 2 set up, so stay tuned for site number 3. Well, guys, before we get out of here, I wanted at site number 2, I wanted to show you guys our stanky rope setup. It's actually starting to storm a little bit, so we're gonna try to hurry this up. But the nose down stanky rope, man, it's awesome. It comes with this coated wire on top of it. You can actually use this to wrap it around the limb itself, or you can do what I've got here. Since I had a limb a little higher up, I got a piece of paracord running down looped in there and going down. I've got the bottom of it about 3 foot off the ground, just enough where it's about nose height on these bucks coming through here. This thing's getting tore up. I cannot wait to be in a deer stand right over there this fall. We're about right at a month out from the velvet hunt, and looks like this is more than likely going to be one of the 2 spots that I'll be sitting. Mineral site number 1 was our main spot, but if they keep wearing this out like they have been, we might be sitting here all 3 days. So all right guys, we are at site number 3. This has been a site for a lot of firsts. My mother got her first buck out of this location, and Lexi shot her first deer last year out of this location. My cousin Dalton got his first deer out of here. My wife last year got her first deer out of here. It's a pretty special spot. I mean, this was the first place we shot a deer on the lease. So this has been one we're always excited about sitting. It's easy access, so we get to sit in here with my grandparents. This is just a very special site for me, and I always get excited coming out here and getting it set up for the following season. So be looking forward to seeing us in this spot a lot. So it's raining pretty good, so I won't video putting out the rock, but it'll be the same as the other 2 spots that we did. And then the rain's supposed to cut out, so maybe by the time we get to site 4, we'll be in a lot better shape to do some more video. All right, stay tuned. All right, we are in site number 4, which we call this one Rocky Top. It's way up on one of these ridges here, and we've tried to put food plot in here, but it's really rocky. So we can get a little bit of winter wheat and a little bit of rye to come in, so that always does good for us. Just a little green up here, but right there we got our deer stand set right back up in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then we had a tree fall down in the middle of it here pretty recently, so I have to get up here and cut it up. But get our mineral site right here, and then camera right over here. This is an area where we've got a buck called Showtime that we've had pictures of for the past 5 years. He is #1 on the hit list this year. I believe we got some pictures of him in early velvet. Gonna be checking his camera. It's been out here for a month and a half, so we'll be able to get a better idea if it was him or not. I believe it was. So if he starts being a regular on this camera, then I do believe that this is gonna be the place he'll fall. So y'all have to stay tuned to some hunts this fall to see if we get him, but feeling a lot more confident this year than we was last year with him. Last year he busted up his left side actually during velvet, and then he disappeared until the end of the season. We started getting him back on camera after season was over, but I don't know where he went, but I believe we got him back on camera. So I'll actually turn the GoPro on when we start checking the camera, and if we get a picture of him, I'll show you guys. So next site will be site number 5. Site number 5. This is our final site for the day. We got 3 more on top, but we ain't gonna get to those. This is the spot where we first got pictures of the Big 10 years ago, and Dad ended up getting him 2 years ago. And then I killed a buck called Kicker 10 2 years ago in this spot out of our blind that we had set up right here. Gonna get this one set up and head back to the house. Soaking wet. just so you guys can get a good idea how much deer will actually use the mineral site. They have, you can't really see it on video, but it's about 1 foot deep, and probably, I don't know, 8 foot round or so. That's it for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, like and subscribe, and we should be back to y'all pretty soon with another one. You know, really and truly, this will be our first YouTube video, so you guys don't be too hard on us, and we promise to keep getting better and better with our videos, and I think we're gonna have a good time, guys. Have a good one.